We're back. You're watching the Jersey City Show. Ward C. Councilman Richie Boggiano is my guest. Runoff election is the next Tuesday, right? Next Tuesday, the 5th. Vote for Richie. The development, the hotel on the square site. Are you concerned about all these people moving into Jersey City, then having kids go to schools where we don't have any room now? Definitely. And they all say they're not going to drive cars, but if I go down to the cast iron lofts on 18th in Jersey, there's a lot of cars down there.
Yep. So we have to do something with the transportation. Once again, this is where the Port Authority comes in, and New Jersey Transit. In fact, last night at the council meeting, Michael Young was talking about bus service. It's horrible, and we
don't have any.
Yeah, we're basically. No. And the Port Authority, expand the trains, make the tracks, the stations longer. Let's start spending a couple of $1 billion here in Jersey City instead of over in New York.
Can they extend Journal Square, the platform?
Sure, I'm sure.
Because I know going east, all the tracks start to converge, so you can't go too far out that way. So I don't know if they can extend it to the west.
Yeah, listen, today you can do anything with engineers and money. You could probably.
Well, that's the problem. It's always the money.
Yeah.
Is it wise that we keep developing on Journal Square? Actually, keep developing, and we're really just starting the development up there. And talk about using the path as transportation when the path is constantly packed now.
Right.
Coming out of Newark, it's packed. When it gets to Journal Square and down to Pavonia, it is packed.
Yeah, well, let's, as I said,
we can't move anybody around on the path.
Stop talking about what you're going to do, and let's do something. Another thing, path, there was an article the other day about the paths going to Newark Airport. I've been hearing this for 20 years, 25 years. Let's get the path to Newark Airport. You know,
would make sense.
Yeah.
Like we should have had the light rail come up to Journal Square, but I don't know why that ever happened with that plan. Yeah. That would have worked.
You know,
and you bring up buses. We don't have anybody. Remember in the old days you had a bus right? You had the Boulevard bus, you had the Garfield Avenue bus, Central Avenue bus. We had buses, but we used to have jobs in Jersey City. And now, you used to take the bus to go to work. We don't have jobs anymore.
I know.
That's one of the reasons we have a crime issue.
It's sad that. And last night at the council meeting, traffic and transportation was a very big issue, and we have to concentrate on this. And I've been after the Port Authority to let's start doing something for Jersey. You know, everything. I don't
think they listen, but
the Port Authority. Then our governor should open his mouth.
Well, now you got a better shot with Phil Murphy because he'll listen more to the people of Jersey City and Hudson County just from the Democratic standpoint.
Yeah.
You know, one of my problems with the development on Hotel on the Square site is the 9/11 Memorial Fountain in our Circle of Honor. That's the first 9/11 memorial in Jersey City was the fountain. That was there before the Empty Skies or the stone down there on Grand Street. That was the first one. And in the plans from the Kushners, they're going to bulldoze the 9/11 fountain.
There's no way are they going to bulldoze
Your opponent, John Hanachek, called me concerning the fountain where he told me they were going to, quote unquote, wipe it out.
Why? Are you kidding me?
They needed the space. I met with the people from Kushner up on the square.
As a person who was very involved in 911 on the day of the incident, I resent that very much so. We should have more monuments here in Jersey City. A lot of people from Jersey City were killed that day.
37 people on that fountain, 36 in the trade centers, one on Flight 93, all Jersey City residents.
Yeah. And how many of us in the police department, fire department, EMS, and civilians? I was so proud of Jersey City the day of 9/11, you couldn't believe.
Jersey City stepped up big. And Glenn Cunningham, you remember our old mayor, Glenn? He was Mr. Logistics down there on the waterfront trying to move people in and out and supplies.
I saw Glenn that day. I was very involved down there at Exchange Place, and I had to go back to the police academy where we had 2,311 people brought to the Army base, and we had to take care of them. We had to feed them. We had to give them clothes. And what the cops did, what the U.S. Army Reserve Center there did.
And the Port Authority guys, too. 37 of them died. One of the guys are on the fountain, Nathan Webb, one of the 37 that died that day. But your opponent, John Hanachek, called me, and I have it on tape. That tape is in my office as we speak, where he said he's going to wipe it out. And I think in the conversation, I asked him, why are you so concerned? Are you working for the Kushners? He goes, no, I'm just here as a private citizen. But this was during work hours also. And yes, I do have that tape, but it's right in the office over there.
Well,
So I would hope you would support me in maintaining the fountain. Now, Steve Fulop told me we can renovate it and renovate the circle. I just got to come up with the funds.
I told the developers when I met with them and the lawyer, they're not touching the fountain. They can renovate it like you said, but they're not touching that.
I don't even need them to. They want to donate, fine. But the people, the Joe Panapintos, the Jamie LaFrancs, the Johnny Burnses of the world, we'll come up with the money. John Burns will do the renovation on the fountain and on the circle. He does Burns Brothers Monuments and Memorials. And this time we'll put the boulder rods around it so we don't damage the circle. When we're snow plowing or the flea market trucks and the farmers market trucks, they roll up there and they did the damage. But no, we'll raise the funds for it.
John,
I just need the support. And I got it from Mayor
you're kidding, Pat? I didn't know anything about this. As I said, when I spoke to the lawyers and the developer, that fountain was staying there.
Yeah, it's got to stay there. It's hollow ground.
John also said with the Robin Hood project that the residents over there should pay to to fight them. No, the city illegally gave them the right to build this building under the other administration.
Well, it's the city's job to defend its residents and its neighborhoods.
That's right.
And that's a bad project there. We got a break for commercial again. These 6 minutes go quick.
Are you kidding?
You're watching the Jersey City Show. Richie and I will be right back.